in due course. Great. So this is the first class back after my trip to China. And I've been thinking about making a few changes. For the regular people who come to this class, you'll remember that what I tend to do is I tend to start with some warm-up exercises and then some sort of stretches and bends and things like that. But I think actually for the healing class, it's probably better just to go straight into our healing session and not to, it's not waste time as such with our exercises. But I think that if you wish to do some warm-up exercises before this class, that's no problem at all. However, I think I'd just like to go straight into the standing exercises. Okay, so from now onwards, I think that'll be the format of a Wednesday morning, just to go straight to our standing exercises. Just to say that this is also possible. You can do this sitting down or lying down, no problem at all. So what's really important here is mind activity, much more than actual physical activity. I'll just gently run through the standing posture, just as a reminder of how we get into a comfortable standing posture, and also try and add a little bit of detail as to why we might do that. So a Zheneng Qigong posture has our feet completely together and totally parallel, but we open that out to what's called shoulder width. So often that's mistaken for hip width. If you think, obviously, your hips and your shoulders much wider than your hips. So a lot of people stand in hip width, which would be a straight line from your hip down to the outside of your foot. But when we're doing standing Qigong, we're looking for something slightly wider than that. So again, open out beyond your hips, as wide as your shoulders, if not wider. Nice to have the feet absolutely parallel. I have fallen arches, so my feet are rarely parallel. But in a classic posture, the feet would be parallel. And then in a Zheneng Qigong posture, we would have our heels even slightly moved out. So you could perhaps just open your heels a tiny bit and just allow your knees to soften gently down towards your toes. First of all, working with the spine, allow your tailbone to drop down. This is called sitting on the chi chair. So we're just trying to get our tailbone to sit straight down, and then the top of the head, bai hui, to draw straight up. There's a kind of a tension that's drawn between the tailbone and the top of the head that just makes the spine nice and straight. Thinking about our tailbone, softly tuck the tailbone forwards. Sit down. Softly tuck the chin back towards the spine. Nice, long, straight neck as we lift bai hui up. Knees gently bent. Weight softly forward towards your toes. We can lift our shoulders up, gently roll our shoulders toward the back. Soften the shoulders down. You might want to do that 2 or 3 times. Gently rolling and lifting. Gently squeezing the shoulders back and relaxing them till they find a natural resting point. Gently forwards and up. We lift our shoulders right up so we can feel the difference when we let our shoulders relax down. Relaxing this acupuncture point on top of your shoulder called Jian Jing, really softening Jian Jing down. So we have these currents of energy that move through our body. We're softening gently down with our shoulders, softening gently down with our tailbone. There's a sort of gentle downward movement. But the core of the body lifts up. Between your legs, between your anus and genitalia, there's an acupuncture point called Hui Yin. We gently lift Hui Yin up. We gently lift bai hui on our heads up. It's as if there's a beautiful center line being drawn up through the center of your body. So whilst these other points are heading down towards the ground, there's this inward current that's moving up towards the blue sky, from the blue sky back down into your body. Let the whole body relax. Just thinking about this point, hui yin, between the legs, this gentle lifting idea. Imagine that the bowl of your hips were like a sink in your bathroom. And there's a plug hole. The water goes down. We put the plug in, the water stays. So this is the idea of lifting hui yin up. We're kind of closing this lower area, gathering qi deep inside the lower area. So whilst Jianjing, the shoulders sink down, whilst Weilu, the tailbone sinks down, whilst the knees gradually drift down towards the toes, there's this stop of energy at the bottom of the trunk of your body. Energy not leaving the body anymore, staying inside. Whole body relaxes. On the sole of your foot, there's a point called Yongquan. It's part of the kidney channel. It's one of the major gateways of energy on our body. As we stand here with our knees gently bent, our tailbone softly tucked forward, the weight shifts a little bit to the front of the foot. That allows us to open up Yongquan, open up this beautiful gateway. The qi starts flowing from the earth up through Yongquan. We're able to gather this beautiful earth energy up through the foot, up through the center of the ankle, up through the center of the calf, up through the center of the thigh, comes all the way up to hui yin, which is lifted up and moves upwards to the center of our belly, lower dantian. It's also possible for qi that's no longer required in your body to move back down these channels of the legs, back down to the foot and back into the earth. So you have this lovely flow of energy coming into the body that's required and energy leaving the body that's not required. It's not an exclusive flow in one direction. It allows your body to balance. The same is true of Bai Hui on the top of the head. That opens up into the blue sky. Blue sky qi can pour down through this lovely center channel, through Bai Hui, deep into the core of your brain, through your neck, deep into the center of your chest, middle dantian, down into lower dantian. So when we open Yongquan on the sole of our feet, the energy of the earth starts to flow. When we open Bai Hui on top of our heads, the energy of the heavens starts to flow. Earth energy is surging up. Like a tree in springtime, energy surging from the roots up into your body. Bai Hui, blue sky, like a gentle spring shower pouring down on your body, deep down into lower dantian. So initially we have these ideas of heaven and earth mixing perfectly inside man. We're in this perfect position to gather as much qi as we possibly can. So why bother? The idea is that the more qi you gather into your body, the more fresh, healthy, healing qi you gather into your body, the less opportunity there is for illness, imbalance, to be in your body. So just release these ideas of illness and imbalance. Feel that it's possible for nature around you to start filling your body with this healing energy. So what of the arms? On the palms of your hands, there's 2 acupuncture points, one on each hand, called Lao Gong. If you take your middle finger and gently fold it over, you're pretty much touching Lao Gong on the center of your palm. It mirrors itself on the back of your hand as well, so it's all the way through your hand, front and back. Just allow your arms to hang down by your sides, or you can gently curl them in front of your tummy. We'll talk about that posture a little bit later. But wherever your hands feel comfortable now is just fine. Just imagine Lao Gong on your palm is opening up, absorbing energy through the center of your palm to the center of your hand, the center of your wrist, the center of your elbow, the center of your shoulders, all the way up to this point, Jianjing on top. And then from Jianjing, the qi cascades downwards to middle dantian, cascades downwards to lower dantian, filling deep inside. So now we have these 5 crucial acupuncture points, gently open, gathering qi from the earth below, gathering qi from the heavens above, and with the hands gathering qi from nature all around us. These ideas of the 3 centers, as they're called, it's a bit old-fashioned, really. These days, when we talk about Zheneng Qigong, Dr. Pang just talks about blue sky, the universe, what he terms Hunyuan Qi. He goes on to point out that our universe is made of this basic building block, Hunyuan Qi. When we look at quantum science, Max Planck came up with the same idea. He called them Plancks, the smallest divisible piece of the entire universe. Our entire universe is made of these beautiful little pixels. And so when we think about Earth Qi, we think about Heaven Qi, we think about Nature Qi, all we really need to do is think about universal Qi, because ultimately everything comes from this same source. But now, you're adjusting your body posture to put yourself into the best position for gathering this universal qi into your body. The implication being that you fill your body with this beautiful qi. And as you do so, it displaces anything that's no longer required, leaving your body healthy, working well. So this is the simplest healing tool in Zheneng Qigong. Just this idea that if we find a good standing posture, when nothing is too blocked, that our bodies will naturally start to absorb this beautiful healing qi deep inside. The only thing that might stand in its way is your mind activity. So we just gently try to quieten our minds. Gently try to allow the thoughts to subside. I often think of thoughts like the bubbles in a champagne glass. When you freshly pour the champagne, the bubbles are going furiously. But if you leave your glass for 10, 15 minutes, the bubbles slow down. And eventually, they stop. Same happens with your thoughts. If you encourage your thoughts, they'll bubble on furiously. If you leave your thoughts alone, just gently Observe them from a distance. Then they'll just quietly come to a stop. Whole body relaxes. Feel this intimate connection from your feet into the earth, from your head into the blue sky. Energy gathering back deep inside your body. Allowing your body to relax. It's one of those counterintuitive things, isn't it? Somebody says to you, relax. It's very hard to do. What we're looking for is a position that's sustainable, a position you can hold for a little while. You need to move? That's okay. The thing we try to do is to try and keep our mind steady. If you're a beginner and your feet are sore, or your knees are sore, or your back is sore, you can just make a little adjustment. Just try to keep your mind steady, quiet. Try to avoid all distracting thoughts. We just allow our minds to soften into the chi field. We allow our body to gently relax into the chi field. After a little while, there appears to be no difference between the inside of the body and the outside of the body. If you just think about your legs, your arms, your back, can you tell the exact place where the skin ends and the outside begins? Initially, it becomes quite a challenge as we soften into the chi field. It appears that we're actually one with the chi field. There is no difference between inside and outside. Just allow yourself to experience that for a few moments. Body dissolving into chi. Perhaps you want to be more precise about it. Perhaps you can think about your head and your eyes and your ears, and just gently turn them into chi. Check your neck. See if your neck has been dissolved into chi. Shoulders and arms, chest, turning into chi. Sometimes you sort of miss out the back surface of the body. Back of the head, back of the neck, back of your shoulders, all the way down, the waist, buttocks, back of your thighs, back of your knees, back of your calves. Just allow them to gently turn into chi. Your sides and your belly, your hips and pelvis, your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, all turn into chi. Internal organs, muscles and bones, dissolving into chi. Just observe your body now. Scan through your body. Is there something that doesn't want to turn into chi? What of pain? What about feelings of blockage? Well, pain in Qigong is just seen as the flow of qi being impeded. So sometimes a pain may feel very real. We use the adage, Yi Dao, Qi Dao. If you feel a block somewhere in your body, move your mind there for a moment. Imagine opening up some space. Space, big thing in Sheneng Qigong. I often say, imagine a guy down at the gym and he's lifting a huge, great big weight and his muscles are bulging and his veins are popping out and he's got bright red. And I sort of think to myself, there's no space there at all. As you soften and relax, that feels like opening space. So when you find something feels a bit blocked, when you find something feels a bit uncomfortable, this is when we try to create a bit of space. How would that seem to you? Could you maybe go deep into that area and gently inflate a little chi balloon inside to create some space? Maybe you could use your mind to find its way, perhaps between the skin and the next layer, epidermis and dermis. Perhaps you could find your way to insert your mind between the muscle, the connective tissue, between the muscles and the bone. Can you imagine gently creating this space, opening up an area that feels dense? Imagine deep inside one of your organs, like the liver, the pancreas. Perhaps that needs space inside it. Perhaps that feels blocked. The same would be true of an organ. You could just imagine that inside, inflating, creating this big space inside, opening and dissolving the organ. Perhaps going deep into a joint that's not working well, inflating and opening the space. So here we are, relaxing our bodies. Here we are, finding space inside our bodies. Here we are, dissolved into chi. No inside, no outside. Allowing our bodies to gently open out. Allowing ourselves to gather healing chi inside. There's another aspect to healing hidden inside these ideas. It's called good information. When you relax your body in this way, when you allow yourself to dissolve into the chi field, when you open yourself up to the healing power of the universe, we can absorb good information. We can absorb healing information into our bodies. So at the simplest of levels, you and I, we're connected deeply as we work through this class. And it doesn't actually matter whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching it on YouTube. There's this concept of no time and no space. That everything is open. Anything is possible. So you connect with my information. I connect with your information. As a class across space and time, we connect with each other's healing information. But also that means that we can connect class to class, practitioner, practitioner, practitioners to teachers across the entire globe, across time and space. This vast repository of healing information is available to you any moment, any time. If you think that your healing journey is unique to you, you're wrong. Many, many people have gone down the same road. This healing information is available to you. You just have to allow the good information to come to you. So we feel our connection to all the teachers, to teacher Pang as well, the inventor of Zheng Qigong. All the other people, the hundreds of millions of people who have experienced Zheng Qigong over the years, all of their information in the Qi field, available for you. Draw back whatever healing information you need today. Imagine that it's possible for you to populate this information deep in every cell of your body. In this really connected way, we can gather vast quantities of healing information. We can gather all of the chi we need to make a change to our bodies, to make a change to our thoughts and our lives right now. Instantaneously, things can shift in your body. It doesn't have to take a long time. It doesn't have to take weeks and months. Sometimes spontaneously things can shift. You find the right idea, the right connection. Anything can shift in your body spontaneously. So just standing or sitting, you find a comfortable posture, a sustainable posture. Sometimes you can have your hands in front of the belly, in front of your chest, or just hanging down by the sides, doesn't really matter. We just allow the hands, now going to be wide open and gathering chi on the soles of the foot, Yong Chuen, gathering chi. Top of the head, Bai Hui, gathering chi. If you know your Sheneng Qigong, the belly button, do chi wide open, gathering chi. Its matching point on the back. Ming Men Gate, the gate of your destiny, the gate of your life. Open, chi and blood flowing well. Underneath your arms, Da Bao, 2 acupuncture points, gathering, open chi. On your forehead, Yin Tang, its matching point at the back, Yu Zhen. On your chest, Tanzhong, matching point on the back, Da Joy. All of these wonderful points, wide open. Your body absorbing everything that it needs. So many of the things that take place in our lives are part of our emotional patterns. We may have a physical issue taking place, but we have so many patterns learned from childhood, learned from parents, learned from school, learned from friends, learned from work, learned from religion, learned from doctors. So many patterns deep inside that keep on triggering chemical cascades through our body. It's time for us to start to think about letting go. Bring your mind to the center of your head. Round about the pineal gland. Thinking about this point, we can use the tone shu. Gently breathe in. You gently say shu. When you say shu, just vibrates gently, smooths out the chi. Shu makes the chi finer. It relaxes the chi, but it also refines the chi. So thinking about the center of our heads, we say, just do another 3 of those. Gentle breath in. Gentle breath in. Breath in. We're just going to say 3 more breaths of shu. This time they're almost silent. So breathe in. Shu is just whispered out of your breath. Breathe in. One more. The next 3 times we say in complete silence, just inside our heads. As you say shu, it refines the thought deep in the center of your brain. What would it be like if you just gave up all the things that your parents had said and taught you? Just for a moment, put them down. What would it be like if all the things that religion and state had taught you, if you could just put them down a few minutes? What would it be like if you could just put down all the things that your family had taught you, grandparents and great-grandparents, brothers and sisters, just putting down all that information just for a few moments? What would it be like if we cast aside all the thoughts from school, from friends, from lovers, other family members? Just gently put all those ideas down. How would it feel if we let go of all information? Our children, from other relatives, from other friends, from all of society, just letting go. Letting go of the ideas that you've told yourself, the stories you've made up about yourself. Letting go of all the personas you show to the world. Just bringing yourself back to the most perfect, basic version of you. Think about this beautiful, clean, clear, true self version of you. When we think this tone, shu gently vibrates this perfect, clean, clear version of you. Shu. Quietly, deep inside, gently purifying this first perfect version of you. Releasing all attachment, relaxing all confusion, relaxing, purifying, opening this perfect version of you. What about opening and expanding this perfect version of you? Imagine expanding from your body, from your brain, from your head, opening out. This perfect version of you, no longer contained by this physical body. Can this perfect version of you be contained by anything? I think the answer is no. What would stop you from filling the entire universe? And then we realize that if I, and I'm doing air quotes there when I say I, and you are both able to do this, then it would appear that there is no separation between us at all. Whilst I fill the universe, and so do you, we realize that we are one at this level. The vastness of the universe. We are the same. We are connected. We are one. Our universe has this astonishing boundary. The boundary of our universe is the information of everything that has been and everything that will be. This vast boundary in time and space. The blueprint of your life. The blueprint of your body. Your true meaning. Why not bring that information back from the farthest reaches of the universe and pour it back into your body? Think about that. The ability to expand yourself to the vastness of the universe. Letting go of all of the old problems. Releasing and opening to fill the vastness of everything. Being able to find almost like the original blueprint of your life, the original blueprint of your body, drawing it back to every cell of this physical body. It's this idea of being able to overwrite the software, the stories that you've bought into so deeply, the things that you believe about yourself, the things you believe about your life. All of them can be dropped now. All of them can be changed. You can overwrite all the old stories, bringing back the perfect version of you. The perfect version of you. So sometimes the past can bring back tricky memories for us. But try to find a time where you felt happy with your body. Try to find a time, perhaps there's an old photo in your head, a time when you were truly happy, truly well, truly healthy, truly fit. An idea that doesn't have bad associations with it. A summer day, a beautiful picnic, a bike ride, something gorgeous where you were at the absolute perfect peak of perfection. Just think about your body in that way now. Imagine that this information can flood through every cell of your body. Imagine this happy, sunny, perfect version of you can populate every cell, can remind every cell, every strand of DNA, every molecule in your body. It can remind your body how you felt that day, how perfect you were. Just allow this information to percolate through every cell of your body. Perfect you, healthy, well, young, fit, happy. And all functions of your body, radiant, working in perfect working order. All functions healthy, blood and chi flowing well through your body. So we're just going to do a little bit of the exercise we call La Chi, stretching chi. Wherever your hands have been, you can just draw them back to hold a little ball of chi in front of your belly. When we open our hands apart, we can just imagine this extraordinary dissolving of the body out into the universe. When we bring our hands together, we can imagine reforming our body in perfect working order. When you open the hands and let go, why wouldn't you dissolve all the old patterns that don't serve you? And when you're bringing your hands back together, why wouldn't you bring back the perfect version of you? No point in rebuilding the old one just as it is. We're opening to let go, to really let go at the deepest level. And when we close, we're gathering this vast healing information back into the body, bringing new, fresh, healing chi to every cell of your body. Can you imagine that? Nothing gets missed out. Everything is perfect. Every cell, perfect working order. The tone Kai gently dissolves and opens the body. The tone Her attracts chi from all over the universe to pour back inside. When you say Her, you gather this healing energy. You gather it into every cell. Just imagine that if there's anything there that no longer serves you, it's displaced by this amazing chi that pours into your body. When we say Kai, we can imagine the old patterns that we've held so dear, but unfortunately have probably made us a bit unwell. We can just let them go now. Let them dissolve. Let them return. They're no longer useful to us. So let's use Kai to really open up those ideas and dispel them. Let go, let go, let go. At the deepest level, let go. When we open up all this extraordinary space, now we can fill it with good new information using her to gather it back. Kai releases and opens. Her gathers new healing information. Let go with Kai. And gather healing chi deep inside with her. Twice more, opening up. Open, 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 and release. Healing chi gathering inside every cell of your body. Relax and open, relax and open. Vast quantities of healing chi drawn deep inside every cell of your body. Let's do two more, a little bit more quietly then. Just do the last two in silence, only moving your hands and thinking Kaya in your head. Gently drawing the hands back to the belly. Just holding the chi. Holding the chi deep in lower dantian. An abundance of energy deep in lower dantian. All of this chi we've gathered deep inside lower dantian. The whole of the body filled with chi. Blood and chi flowing well. Just gently release the hands down by the sides. Think about upper dantian in the center of your head for a moment. Raise your hands up in front of upper dantian. And then gently open the hands out. Imagine upper dantian expands, becomes vast. And as we draw the hands back, we fill upper dantian with healing chi deep inside. Gently open and expand. Send chi deep back inside. Once more. Open and expand. Draw chi deep inside. Now we move the hands down to middle dantian. Expand and open. Middle dantian, abundant and vast. Draw the hands back and gather this healing chi deep into the belly. Sorry, deep into the chest. Gather and open middle dantian. Healing chi drawn deep inside middle dantian. Middle dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi flow well through your organs. Open, expand. Gather and draw this healing chi deep inside middle dantian. Middle dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi flowing well through your organs. Drop the hands down to the belly and we'll do that 3 more times. Open up lower dantian, expand vast lower dantian. Gathering chi deep inside. Open, expand. Draw chi back. Once more. And gather chi. And then we can just draw our hands back past our hips, flare them out into a big circle. Let's gather a beautiful ball of chi and draw it back to lower dantian. All of this healing energy, drawn back, gathered deep, stored deep inside lower dantian. Lower dantian chi is abundant, blood and chi flowing well. This vast reservoir of chi deep inside your belly creates a healing tool for the whole body. Let's draw 3 circles round lower dantian. This kind of stores the chi, gathers the chi. Any excess energy is brought deep inside lower dantian. Then we go 3 circles the opposite direction, and that starts sending messages to our body. Time to close the body down. Time to come back into daily mode. Time to prepare ourselves for our day ahead. And then we can just stop the hands on lower dantian. And for a moment, just stand here, nourishing chi. Lower dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi flow well through the body. All functions of the body are healthy. All functions of the body healthy. As you stand here, imagine your weight chi layer. It's around your skin, around your body, all around the body, like a suit of armor, a protective shield of chi. And then imagine your chi body, a beautiful bubble of energy, about 1 meter in front, behind, left, right, up, down. And just see yourself as this being of light inside your shields of energy, safe, every cell in your body working well. Inside these wonderful shields of chi, safe here, till you next do this visualization again. So we can bring our feet together. We can put a big smile on our face. We can slowly open our eyes. Let our hands relax down by the sides. We can bring a bit of movement into the body. So move whatever you feel needs to be moved today, but do it slowly and gently. Let's not rush anything. If you bend over, take your time coming back up. Just move the body slowly. Bring it back into a gentle movement. Allow your body to kind of reform from the chi field, to come back into its solid form, imagining everything in the body working well. Put a big smile on your face, slowly open your eyes. Let's move our fingers, move our toes, shake everything out. Okay, so these videos will go up onto YouTube. If you unmute yourself now, you're probably going to be shown on YouTube. So if you don't want to be on YouTube, please don't unmute yourself. But otherwise, we're going to say how loud together. Haula means good already. Good already. Everything we've worked towards in this session is now sorted. Everything is fixed. So we'll say haula 3 times. First time we say haula, it's for ourselves. Second time we say haula, it's for our family. And the third time we say haula, it's just for everybody. So let's put our hands up in the air. I'll count to 2. 1, 2. Haula. 1, 2. Haula. Last time. 1, 2. Haula. Oh, very good. We have a little Zheneng style salute for each other. So you bring your right hand up, left hand down on top, and then you just draw the fingers together. Thank you very much for being here today. I just ask you to share this around. I shall post it in our WhatsApp group. If you're not a member of the WhatsApp group, you can find out how to do that on my website. Sign up for my email newsletter there as well. And send this around to your friends and family. Really nice to see you today. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, bye. Bye-bye.